Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining today's session on legal considerations for using ATS in hiring. As businesses rely more on automation to streamline recruitment, understanding the legal side of using Applicant Tracking System or ATS is not just smart, it's essential. Today, we'll explore how to stay competent and avoid bias and build ethical hiring practices in the digital age. Let's begin with a quick overview. An ATS or application tracking system is software that helps companies organize and manage hiring digitally, from job posting to onboarding. It filters applications, ranks resumes, and tracks candidates across the hiring funnel. But here's the catch. While it saves time, it can also unintentionally lead to unfair practices or even legal violations if not used properly. So today, we'll focus on the legal considerations you need to keep in mind. There are several legal frameworks that impact how ATS should be used. We must comply with Equal Employment Opportunity laws. Title 7 of the Civil Rights Act and the Americans with Disabilities Act. If your hiring process includes background checks or scoring systems, the Fair Credit Reporting Act also comes into play. And if you're hiring globally or even collecting applicant data online, GDPR and other privacy laws are critical. These aren't just checkboxes, they shape how we design our systems and policies. One of the biggest concerns with ATS is algorithmic bias. Many systems use keywords or scoring to filter candidates, but this can unintentionally discriminate based on gender, race, or age. For example, a system might favor resumes with traditionally male coded language or undervalue international education. We need to regularly audit our algorithms that make sure that our screening tools are neutral and fair. Next up, accessibility. The Americans with Disabilities Act mandates that hiring systems be usual and usable by everyone, including people with disabilities. So your ATS should work with screen readers and not include inaccessible forms or test formats. Also avoid auto rejections based on medical history or pre-screening questions that violate ADA standards. Offering alternate formats or assistance is not just good practice, it's legally required. When it comes to candidate data, privacy laws are increasingly strict. Under GDPR and similar laws, you can only collect what's absolutely necessary. You must explain how candidate data will be used, stored, and for how long. And importantly, you need the candidate's consent, especially for sensitive data. Having a clear public privacy policy is a must if your ATS collects personal info. Transparency builds trust, and it's legally safer too. Candidates should be informed if an ATS is being used in the hiring process. Make your selection criteria clear and don't let algorithms make decisions in a black box. Also, always provide alternate methods for candidates to apply, especially for those needing accommodations. The goal is to give every applicant a fair shot. AI is everywhere now, even in ATS platforms, but that doesn't mean we can trust it blindly. AI that ranks candidates must be auditable, explainable, and monitored for bias. Also, we must be careful about proxy bias, like assuming a certain college GPA equals better performance. Human review should always remain part of the decision making loop. So, what should you do as an employer or hiring manager? First, conduct regular audits on your ATS to catch bias early. Second, Work with ATS vendors who emphasize legal compliance and fairness. Train your recruiters and HR team on EEO, ADA, and data privacy laws. And finally, always document your decisions. This helps in legal defense and improving internal processes. To wrap up, ATS can make hiring easier, faster, and more efficient, but it comes with responsibilities. We must use these systems ethically, ensure compliance with all relevant laws, and most importantly, treat every candidate with fairness and respect. Let's commit to building a future of hiring that's smart and just. Thank you.